everyone, RC Fogarty here, and we're doing a bit of a demo today. I've got a bit of a solo gig going here doing Sonic Generations. As you can already tell, Big J's not here, so it's just going to be me. Sonic Generations is the first ever Sonic game I've ever played, and I have no idea if there's any audio right now, so this is going to be real interesting once this comes about. Anywho, let's just continue on here. Now, I have already completed this game. I've done the main story. I didn't do any of the additional challenges. For those of you who already know what the game is. For those who don't know, it's more or less just additional stuff after you complete a level as both modern and classic Sonic. You have these additional challenges here that you can do. Let me show you real quick. That's not where I wanted to go. More or less up there, we see those purple portals. More or less what those are, just various challenges that you can do with the various characters. They can range from anywhere with a doppelganger race to doing some work with any of the characters, say Knuckles, Tails, etc. That's really the big thing there. But what I'm showing off here, I'm just going to show off one of the stages. I'm not really doing much. I'm just going to show off classic Sonic and modern Sonic as would be here. I'm just going to do the Green Hill Zone for veteran Sonic players, first stage in Sonic 1. And it's been one of my favorites. Now again, since I can't hear any audio coming in here aside from my own voice, I don't even know what... I'm not going to be able to hear a thing. If you guys are, that'd be amazing. Or maybe I'll even catch this in editing, so... oh well. More or less what I'm doing here is I'm going to see if I can try to beat my own time, which, if I'm not mistaken, is about 120 with classic Sonic here. That all works out. Well, so much for going through the high ground there, so I just got to do this. It's all fun. Anywho, now in this game you can play as I said, both classic Sonic and modern Sonic. Classic Sonic is the Sonic you all know and love from the original Sonic games. Modern Sonic is just an older form of them. And they both have various different types of abilities. Classic Sonic, for one, has the spin dash. You press square if you're playing on the PlayStation 3 here. Well, that's what that does. You just charge up a bit of a spin dash here. You can run right through enemies. And the longer you charge it, the longer it goes. That's really about it. Otherwise, it's not really all that big here, and it looks like I'm actually going to beat my record. Almost. Yeah, I did. 120.58. Nice. And let's see here. Now in this game, if you played Sonic again, there's a ranking system based on how your time is, and if you got a perfect run. As you can see, I got an S rank for having a perfect run, as well as getting it down to a proper time, which in this case is my best, and I got the best score. And that's really it for, that's really the big thing for classic Sonic. Now, also for those who don't know, really the big thing in Sonic is trying to get through the stages as fast as possible. That's really what I'm doing here. Now, once we're finished saving here, we're gonna switch it up to go to modern Sonic. Now he's got he's got a couple of different abilities here. One, you double tap back so he jumps and does a homing attack. You press square and he does a burst move. And that's really the main thing. You also press circle while you're moving, and you do a little bit of a slide there. Those are the main abilities. You also press triangle if you're in a line of rings. You can just glide across them. That's how I'm going to describe it. Alright, now I beat my record on with classic Sonic. We'll see if I can do it with modern Sonic. I got 2 minutes 7 seconds and a little more than half a second there. Alright, let's do this. While I'm playing this here, Now, more or less what this level is, it's more or less a tutorial. But we're not going to bother with those, since one, I can't hear them anyway, and you guys probably can't either, I don't know. So let's just glide here and collect rings. Now you're seeing an icon on the top of your screen there. More or less what that is Chaos Emeralds. Now, as I said, I've already completed the game, and at the end of this game, pretty much get to play as Supersonic. But I'm going to show him off later. Spoiler alert, by the way. Now, you also hear when you go into the air and you do some special stuff, you can get a combo which will boost up your boost gauge there. Same way to do that is also with collecting rings. You get 100 rings, that's a 1-up, just like in every other platforming style game there is. Not really all that special. I'm just going to see if I can do a combo here. You can do probably, I've gotten up to 7 once. That's about it. Now also here you can do some wall jumping, pretty much the same as if you're playing Mario. There's not really a whole lot of difference there. I really don't have a whole lot else to say. Now with the matter of regular business, yeah, like I said, I'm doing it solo today. Big J's not really around to do a whole lot, which is fine. He's got his thing, I've got mine. Hoping to get our Bronze Story project going again. And hopefully we don't waste as much time as we have. Not really much else I can say. Now, more or less, I'm just going to run right through this stage, and hopefully I can make it to the finish line in... I beat it! Yes! I'm really going to have to adjust these audio settings, aren't I? Well... Alright, there we've got record number of rings, best time, best possible score. Wow, that was the best I did. Well, I actually had a near perfect run, which is amazing. That never happens. Anyway, as I was saying, now there was something I said if you actually listened to, watched our Skyward Sword Let's Play. I said a little something about views and such and how I want them. Nah, not really. I'm not a big attention type guy. People watch this stuff, cool. If not, well, oh well. And I'm just going to dawdle around here. I'm going to do one more bit of a demo in this video, and then I'm going to wrap things up. And hopefully this might just be the start of a new series that I'm doing. Either this as a Let's Play or just doing various game demos, and everything should work from there. All I can say is I am not redoing this because I've got my best run recorded so far. Anywho, while I'm just doing various things, let's go back down here. Now, in each of these levels, there are 5 red rings that you need to collect. Now, I haven't really done that much aside from Green Hill, since, yeah, why not? I wanted to complete the story, and Green Hill is the easiest one, in my opinion. I might show off some of the other stages if I actually do a Let's Play with this, which I would actually like to do. But that'll come down the line. Anywho, what I'm going to show off now, we're still going to do Green Hill. I'm going to show off Supersonic. Now, in the main story, you can't access Supersonic until the very end of the story. After that, it becomes unlocked as an ability. Now, I know I'm spoiling things a little bit. I don't care. This is going to be the way I operate, shock and awe. Now, Supersonic is available as a customizable skill. I'll show that off once we're finished here. Now, given that I've forgotten what I'm doing here, more or less I'm going to try to collect as many rings as I can. As you can see, boxes there, line of rings there, and unintended consequences. So let's just get across this bridge and not get eaten by the Robo-Piranhas. Thank you very much, Eggman. And kill some robot crabs. Now, you may notice something, especially if you're not much of a Sonic player, that that all the enemies here are robots of some sort. There are no live creatures that are going to try to kill you. I am dead serious. But that's beside the point. Now, I've collected 79 rings. You only need 50 for this. But I decided to wait till about now. You press triangle, bam. Now, with Supersonic on Classic Sonic, nothing special. I mean, the only thing that this gives you is invincibility. Seriously, you run into that enemy, done. And main difference here is you're just floating, you're flying like a Super Saiyan. Which, incidentally, is what I think Supersonic is based off of. If it isn't, I'd be surprised. And you know what, just the hell with it, I'm not going to bother with going up there in the high road. And the hell with that as well. More or less, it just takes away the square function for a lot of things. You really don't need the spin dash. Still useful, though. And that's pretty much Supersonic with Classic Sonic. Now, let's try it with Modern Sonic. As you can see, I did just as well here because it's still a perfect run. I still almost lost a minute of time there, getting all those rings. But that's really the main defect with Supersonic. You got to collect all those rings, so you can't get the level done as fast, especially on Classic Sonic, I think. Now again, with Modern Sonic, whole different scenario. You're gonna see in just a moment here. But I do want to show one quick thing off right in between here. Yeah, I know I'm moving around from place to place, and there's more or less just some collection room here. Not really gonna bother with that. Not now, anyway. What's this thing? I can see this. What? Nah, just an information pad. Not interested. Here's more or less the item shop. It's skill customization. Now that's where you do your customizations. You can also buy lives here, which is amazing. So instead of having to collect 100 rings or find those life boxes, you can just collect. You can just buy lives, is what I'm saying. Now for the last thing I'm going to do here is we're going to show off Supersonic with Modern Sonic. Same deal, it's still going to collect 50 rings, same controls are still the same. I don't know how the time is going to go, I don't care how the time is going to go, I beat my best time already, so if I beat it again, hey, that's all that matters. It all works out. Like I said, if anybody watches this, go for it, otherwise, no skin off my nose. Anywho, again, I'm going to still try to do this stage as fast as I can, because that's just the kind of guy I am. Never mind. So we're going to do this the way the tutorials tell us to. So, yada yada yada, collect rings, use burst, blah blah blah. I mean, there's really not much else to say that has not yet already been said. Now, I've already got 50 rings. I could use Supersonic here. I kind of don't really want to. You're going to see why. But, as we keep going, I'm going to make sure I have at least 100 rings for this. Now, I already know I'm not going to beat my best time. So, oh well. Oh well. It all works in some funky form or fashion. And not Funky Kong for that matter. I'm just trying to get some ideas going here. I figure, you know, the game demo seems to work pretty well for an individual taste. So that's where I'm going. Now here I'm going to show off Supersonic. Now, main thing is you just fly through the stage. I'm dead serious. You actually fly. But as you can see with the ring gauge, I'm losing rings massively. I'm not going to be able to sustain this as is right now. Yeah, I'm seriously not going to last at Supersonic here. I can almost guarantee that. Yeah, you see that? That's what happens. You lose all your rings, and voila, you're not Supersonic anymore. But that's really what Supersonic does, is he just flies. Which I really do think is amazing. Now I'm missing all these rings here, not that I really care too much. I probably should have, just saw Supersonic with Modern Sonic at the end, but oh well. Alright, that's really going to be it for today. Maybe I'll do a demo of something else, I don't know. Just have to see how everything flows. And while I'm at it, I'm going to see if I can get the audio to work here while it's recording. If it is, well, like I said, oh well, I'll just figure out a music track or something. Because I really would love to do a Let's Play of this. Alright, and that's all for today, folks. RC Fogarty here. Over and out. Later, folks.